Hey guys, it's Jen. Today I'm going to show you a Tantra yoga meditation. And if you've heard of yoga or you're even into romance, you may have heard of the word Tantra. And Tantra is that mystical experience that can awaken full body bliss. And today I'm going to take you through step number 1 to awaken that full body bliss, and it really does start with you. And you may have also heard of the word Kundalini. Kundalini is the energy serpent that lives at the base of the spine, and then it moves its way all the way up to the crown chakra. And I'm going to take you through an exercise that will allow you to relax your body, open up the chakras so that you can access the sensation and the bliss that is available both by yourself and with an intimate partner. So let's begin. So we're going to start by activating the root chakra, and we're just going to create a nice V with our legs here. And the root chakra is all the way down from the feet all the way up to the lower base of the spine. And we're just going to activate the toes and point them back towards our heart, and we're going to inhale our energy all the way up, and then we're going to exhale over to the left, inhale up again, and then exhale over to the right. And we're going to do about anywhere between 10 to 20 cycles here, depending on what feels really good for you. And you'll start to feel the energy opening up in the lower parts of the legs. Now, it's really good to know that the root chakra is connected to the security and the safety of your being. And so as you access this, it creates a more stable force in your body while connecting with yourself and with another. And so as you come down, inhale all the way back up, lifting the energy up, exhaling all the way down. Inhale up, exhale down. And we really want to activate the breath in this experience as well, because the breath is going to allow that chi, that life force, and the Kundalini to move more clearly through the body. And then inhale up, exhale once more to the left, inhale up again, exhale over to the right, inhale up, stretch up tall, really lift the energy, and then exhale, come down, take your hands either on your ankles, peace fingers around the toes, and just rest here for a moment. As we rest in this pose, we're going to now tune into the color red. And the red is the color of the root chakra. And just feel yourself breathing into the red as it opens up around your hips and moves down your legs and into your feet. Long, deep breaths here into the red. And on your 5th breath, inhale. And then exhale, coming all the way up and bringing your legs back together. And we're just going to sit for a moment and just feel the sensation in our legs that we've created, in the root, in our connection to the earth, in our safety. And we feel that red color energize through the lower part of our body. We're now going to move into the sacral, which is located just below the belly button, and it's called sacral for a reason because it is our sacred place. It's connected to our creativity, the way we express ourselves, also our sensuality. It's a watery texture. So we're going to just basically go into either a lotus or a cross-legged position. And we're just going to start small movements in the belly here and at the lower base of the spine. And this is actually just going to start opening up the Kundalini that's living there so that it can move to the higher centers. So it's kind of like churning some water, getting it to move around so that it becomes more free. And then let's go to the opposite side. And let's take a big deep breath and release a big sigh through the mouth. So during this practice, we're just going to take some deep breaths through the mouth as well. It just allows us to have a deeper experience of the breath as we release the energy. Take another deep breath, release a big sigh. Great. Now we're going to go deeper with the turn. So coming back to the opposite side, we're just going to go lower now, just getting into any of those tight areas in the hips. Sometimes we hold a lot of tension here, a lot of stress, and also trauma. Sexual trauma can be stored here as well. So we're just going to move at our own pace. And as we do this, we're going to tune into the color orange. And this is the color of the sacral chakra. So So just imagining a vibrant orange moving down through below the belly and opening up. And opposite direction. And as you'll see, we're starting to move the energy upward now. We're moving it through the circular pattern. Coming back to a seated position. And now we're going to just come up and we're going to sit in a moment of meditation, and we're going to activate the first lock, and it is called a bandha or a lock, which is basically a tool to help us move the energy in a certain direction. And with this particular lock, we're moving the energy upward. So we're just going to gently lift the perineum so that the energy starts to move upward. And as we tune into lifting the perineum there, we're going to feel the color red coming from our toes all the way up our feet, our legs, merging into our lower belly, which turns into the color orange, activating the perineum, the Mul Bandha, which is what it's called. And just tune into that feeling right now, the sensation of the whole body having this experience. Now we're going to move into the solar plexus, and this is our place of personal power. It's also our will, how we go for our visions, our dreams, things that we desire. And this also works in the bedroom as well, our ability to go for what we want, to show courage in creating what we want and how we want to express ourselves. And so we're going to really activate this particular chakra now by also bringing the energy up. And the way that we do this is we're just going to bring the navel in towards the spine and lift the energy up slightly. We're going to do about 15 to 20 of these, so the belly becomes loose, and then you bring the navel in towards the spine and up, like this. And as you do this, you're going to start to feel all of the energy, and continue doing it while I explain. All the energy that was stirred up down the bottom is now being lifted up, lifted up. And as you do this particular exercise, you may start to feel little bits of pain or sharp points of energy coming out. That's really clearing out any blocks that are in this particular chakra as well. And of course, go at your own pace, look after your body, but occasionally you may start to feel a little tight in certain areas, and that is really the release of some energy. And on the last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it up and hold the bandha, or now the navel, back towards the spine. While the navel is back towards the spine, this is also another lock, which is connected to the Mul Bandha as well. So we have the Mul Bandha, the Uddiyana Bandha, which is now connecting the energy to move up to the navel, and now the navel's lifting it up. So you're bringing the navel back towards the spine, you're holding it there, you're lifting the perineum. And as you do that, imagine red coming up through the legs from the feet, turning into orange below the belly, and now turning into a bright yellow, the color of the sun. And imagine that right now filling up your whole belly and just beaming out like a big sunburst. And just holding those bandhas as well, so that you can still feel the activation of those lower centers as it starts to really move up the energy body. Now we move into the heart center. So we're going to place our hands, our 4 fingers upon the front part of the shoulders and the thumbs on the back. And we're just going to lift the energy up by bringing the elbows up and around. And so we inhale up, exhale down. And this is now bringing the energy from the lower centers all the way up into the heart, our place of love, our place of expressing love, compassion, unconditional acceptance, freedom in the heart. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And you start to feel all of that energy that we've created in the lower centers now moving up into the higher centers. And this is the color green. So the heart chakra really does emanate like an emerald green. So imagine the core, the center of your chest is now beaming an emerald green color. And just imagine that right now. As you move through this center, bringing the shoulder blades back towards each other as you open up your arms to the side. Inhaling up and exhaling down. You can do 15 to 20 here. Really opening up the chest as if you're saying, hallelujah, I'm here, I've arrived. If you want to go deeper with the practice, you can do exhales through the mouth or you can do it through the nose. And exhale, opening the hands, the palms up to the sky, activating that Mula Bandha, the Uddiyana Bandha, and now keeping the shoulder blades rolled back towards each other, heart is open. And as you keep those bandhas activated, you're now going to feel that energy moving up into the heart, and feeling the energy circulate all the way up into the heart as the heart is open and expressed. And imagine a color red moving from the feet all the way up to the lower abdomen, filling that up with orange, moving up to the belly, to the diaphragm, a beautiful yellow color, moving up into the heart, a beam of green, like the greenest grass you've ever seen. And just feel that right now, all of those colors. Keeping those bandhas activated, feeling the energy rising up into those higher centers. And now we move up to the throat chakra, our place of communication. This can be how we allow sound to come through us when we're having pleasure, or even when we communicate what our needs are while in an intimate expression. So we really want to open up the throat chakra for this purpose. And so we're just going to gently move the head twice to the left, twice to the right, twice diagonal left, twice diagonal right, and then twice back. And you can do this between 5 to 10 times. You may notice a little tension coming from your neck or even the upper shoulders in this particular exercise. And if you do, just take some really big, deep breaths, really big sighs as well, because the breath and the sound current is also going to help release that tension, because sound travels with emotion. And a lot of the time when we have stagnation or tightness in the body, really it's stagnant emotion. So let's all just take a deep breath right now and release a big sigh. Feels good to release, doesn't it? Okay, let's do one more round. Just allowing your neck to feel whatever it needs to feel to become open. Big deep breath, big sigh. Now we're going to activate the third bandha, the third lock, which is called the Jalandhar Bandh, which is the neck lock. And so the neck lock is just simply moving the head slightly back so that we feel that real alignment with our spine. And as we do that, we're going to also activate the other 3 locks, so lifting the perineum for the Mula Bandha, and then moving to the navel for the Jalandhar Bandh by bringing the navel back towards the spine, bringing the neck slightly back. And then we're going to imagine red coming up through the base, coming into the sacral, turning into orange color, moving up through the solar plexus into yellow, opening the heart, bringing the shoulder blades back, turning into green. And now imagining a beautiful color of the sky, blue, as blue fills up the throat chakra. Just tune into all of those colors right now. Feeling that full body activation while holding in those bandhas. And now we're going to move into the third eye. This is our place of intuition, our ability to know what our true needs are inside, and also our ability to, you could say, psychically be aware of what our partner needs are as well. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to place 2 fingers between the brow point and blocking the right nostril. And we're just going to take a breath of 5 all the way up from the root to the third eye. And on the exhale, we'll swap nostrils. And we'll exhale through the right nostril, bringing the energy down from the third eye down to the root. Inhale up through the left side, and we'll keep swapping back and forth 5 to 5. And let's do this for about 10 rounds. So inhale for 5. Exhale for 5 on the opposite side. Imagining it going all the way down into the root, inhaling from the root all the way up to the third eye for 5. Exhaling through the right down to the root for 5. And continuing at your own pace. As you do this, what is actually happening is you're moving and circulating that prana, that life force, and the kundalini up and down that central channel. It's called the Sushumna channel, which is the channel that the kundalini rises and moves through. So continuing at your own pace, moving that energy up and down through that central channel. Doing one more round on the left side and then exhaling through the right side. Once you've found your way through that final cycle, coming back down into just a cross-legged position, opening up your palms to the sky, taking one more deep inhale and bringing it all into the third eye now, imagining a deep purple color. Hold the breath in that deep purple color, gently activate the Mul Bandha. So the Mul Bandha is activated and the third eye is activated. Hold the breath as long as you can. We're actually allowing the communication now from our root center to communicate with our intuition by holding this. And then as you exhale, exhale slowly through the nose. And that allows us to bring into the final step of this chakra meditation, which is working on the crown. And the crown is our connection to the infinite, the connection to source. Some people might call it God or creator, but it is the connection to all things and all life and all energy. And so we're just going to bring our awareness to above the crown right now, a big ball of indigo that's colored and shaped with gold energy around it. And now imagine that indigo light turning to bright white light and now flooding down your body, blessing your body, bringing purity and light to your body. And just feel yourself receive that nourishment that's coming from the crown chakra, that's healing and rebalancing any energy. And you may start to feel a deeper level of openness, serenity, peace. And as you access this space, this is the perfect place to enter into a deep union with someone, especially if they've shared the same practice with you. First of all, because your body is fully activated, you have a full awareness of your body, the sensations in your body and how to move energy in your body. And when you share that with a partner, you're able to actually access deeper levels of intimacy and connection and depth. So just feeling into that light right now, flooding through your body from the crown. Take a long, deep breath in. Exhale a big sigh. So I hope that this meditation has helped you to align your energy centers, your chakras, as you open yourself up to the tantric practice. And if you want to see more, let us know. We'd love to create more videos for you. And remember to sign up at thrivemarket.com, and I'll see you soon.